Yo, what up, my people? This your boy Buck Chris back in the building. This is my channel, Buck Plays No Games. You know what it is, yo. We making beats and talking shit over here. And after this video, if you like my content, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, all that good stuff. Yo, what you hearing in the background, if you do hear it, that's me and my squad. Cups of coffee. Check it. Got our stuff on vinyl, yo. Let me know if you want a copy, you heard? Cups of coffee, blends, you know, like different blends of coffee. So each track brings a different type of flavor, you know. It's, you know, some stuff is hard, you know what I mean, hard hitting. Some stuff is chill, like what you hear in the background, if you do hear it. You know, a little bit of everything, you know what I mean? We got something for everybody, you heard? Cups of coffee, blends. So let me know in the comment section if you want a copy. I'll hook you up. All right, check. So this video, I'm gonna say I'm not really nervous about posting this video. This is just, you know, normally I'll do like, you know, tutorial videos or videos of me showcasing my my beat making abilities, but this ain't what this video is about. This video is just something that, you know, I want to speak how I feel about the current state that that we are at with, you know what I'm saying, beat makers and producers. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying, like beat makers and producers who are just at the same level as me, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I'm not big. I'm not making millions of dollars or anything like that. But I love and enjoy, you know, making music. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way everybody is, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I love, you know, seeing people make beats. I love seeing what people are coming out with, you know, seeing how people are creating different types of beats, you know what I mean, on your MPCs, your SP404s, your Native Instruments machine, and now the KO, the new KO joint that they got out. I love seeing that. But where we are at now, I guess this is me. I guess I'm ranting a little bit, if I could say it like that. This is a rant. You feel me? I get, if you want to call it that, it may turn into that. But all right, anyway, here we go. You know, I'm just like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? I'm on YouTube and I'm seeing people, you know, making beats. You know, showcasing the newest equipment that's out. You know what I mean? Like, you know, the newest MPC, the newest SP404, the newest whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know, showcasing the newest equipment out and stuff like that. That's all gravy and all. You know, people are doing like tutorials. And that's great. I don't know. Like, this is just me. I'm not telling you guys to stop it. I'm not. I don't know. Just for me, it's kind of annoying seeing people post video after video after video after video, and it's like the same shit. It's like, I'm trying to stop cussing. It's like the same stuff that the last 50 people had posted. You know what I'm saying? And they're talking about the same thing. And see, that's the thing. That's the thing about YouTube. Everybody on YouTube knows everything. Everybody knows everything. I mean, like, and I don't know, for me it's annoying, you know, just seeing that like all the time, I guess, you know. And I mean, I get it. Like, you know, you content creators, they have to appeal to appeal to, the crowd. They have to appeal to people are who have MPCs or thinking about buying an MPC. They have to appeal to people who have SP404s or thinking about buying an SP404, MK2, or SX model. They have to appeal to them. It's just getting annoying seeing the same stuff all the time. And let's get started with the type of beats that I'm hearing. Like, I'm saying, like, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is just how I feel. It's not about making dope stuff anymore. It's really not. It's not about who can make the dopest beats. What I'm saying? Like, it's not about who can make the dopest beats. What it's about is about who looks better, who looks the best as they're making the beat. You got people who put a dope looking background on their video, they're doing a beat or whatever, and that's the competition right there. It's not the beat that they're creating, and it's the machine that they're using. It's or the beat machine it's the MPC that they're using. It's the SP404. It's the Native Instruments machine. It's the KO that they're using. It's not it's not their actual skill at making the beat that they're making, or it's not their beat making skills that people are it's not about that. It's not about who can make the dopest stuff anymore. And again, correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna allow the comments to be, available for you guys to comment below. So, I mean, I ain't trying to start nothing, but this is just how I feel. This is just me just saying. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like we're at a time like where, see, me growing up, I was born in 1988, and I lived my life through the 90s and through 2000, 2010, and blah, 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 blah. Here we are, 2024. By the way, Happy New Year. But growing up, when I really got into hip hop and loving rap music, like when I first heard, Wu-Tang, Biggie, Bone Thugs and Harmony, Outkast, and all them. Like, I got into loving rap music and hip hop when I was like 7 or 8 years old. You know what I mean? And one thing that I noticed, the dynamic back then was more of where that is the essence of what people call hip hop nowadays. That is the essence of what it's supposed to be nowadays. You know what I mean? Now, I'm not saying there's not no such thing as hip hop anymore, because there is. The show as hell ain't what you see, on you know what hip hop is, and you know what's not hip hop. Griselda, I feel like they are the men on the front line of the hip hop soldiers today. Griselda, Conway, the Alchemist, Knife Wonder and his camp. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of actual hip hop artists that are staying true to what hip hop is. But like back in the day when I was growing up, my thing is, back then, producers and artists, they had somebody to look up to. You know what I'm saying? Producers had other producers to look up to. Rappers had other rappers to look up to. Can we say that we do that nowadays? Because I'm not looking up to any. All right, let me say. All right, before I say this, there are a lot of dope producers nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Like Metro Boomin. What's my man name? Mustard. DJ Mustard. You know what I mean? They own that trap stuff, and I don't listen to a lot of trap, but they killing it. You know what I mean? They are dope ass producers. You know, when you talk about that subgenre of hip hop, you know what I'm saying? Trap music. Um, and then I even like drill. Drill music. You know what I mean? Drill hip hop or whatever you want to call it. I like that. And there's a lot of dope producers making dope stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, like me personally, I can respect them, those cats. You know what I mean? But where we are right now with, especially like social media, man, has social media has just taken over. Technology. Don't even get me started on this AI shit. But it has like especially like when you go to the YouTube part of it, like nobody is looking up to anybody. I don't really see people. I don't really see how. Like I don't see how a young artist or a young producer can look up to what I mean. Like when you think about I don't see how just a beat maker can look up to another beat maker on YouTube. Why? Because that beat maker, that, let's say like this YouTuber is looking up to this other YouTuber who makes beats. But that YouTuber, that one YouTuber that's looking up to this YouTuber, like this, let me do that over. This YouTuber who's looking up to this YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? How can he look up to him when this YouTuber is looking up to 100 other YouTubers who make beats, and they're all making the same type of stuff? Like, I don't know, like that just gets annoying because I go on to YouTube, you know what I mean? I go on to Instagram, and I listen to a lot of people's stuff, and I don't know. Me, I don't feel like I'm not really hearing anything that just blows me away. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people making garbage. I will say that. There's a lot of people making stuff that's just that I wouldn't even think twice to rap on. I'm sorry, like I feel like there's and where we are at, we like with services like Splice, which I use, and services like TrackLib, which I use. I don't use Arcade, but I heard it's pretty cool. Whatever. But you got these services; they can literally make beats for you. It's already there, and I feel like a ton of people out there are just clicking and dragging, like going on to the Splice, Arcade, TrackLib, uh, uh, coming up with the BPM in their head. Okay, let me find a BPM. I like this sound. Let me click and drag it. All right, what key is that in? Okay, let me find another. Let me find a girl who's singing in that key. Let me click and drag it and loop that shit. Also, let me halftime it. You know what I'm saying? Let me slap a filter on it. And post it, show myself showcasing the beat, and not in my head. Look at me. Look at me. Look how cool I am. That's what I don't know. That's just annoying to me. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I understand where we are at. Shit, you have to, like, some people are out here, what they call faking it to make it. Shit, that is social media anyway. So maybe this rant is for no reason, because yeah, you have to fake it to make it on social media anyway, or in life. If you want to be something, like being real, like, what I mean, define real. You know what I'm saying? Um, but that's all I was getting at, man. Is what I'm saying, like, what, like, where we are at. You know what I mean? Comment below what you think about this topic. Where, how do y'all feel about where we are at? Is it a beautiful moment in music? Is it a beautiful moment in hip hop? Or is it is it a is it a damaging moment in hip hop and beat making and producing? Is it a bad time in hip hop, or is it a good time? Or let me rephrase that. Is it a bad time for producers and beat makers, or is it a good time for beat makers and producers? Like, how do y'all feel? You know what I'm saying? Now, with me saying that, like, I'm not saying that I don't feel that we are in a bad time in beat making and producing. I don't feel that we are, but I feel that we are in a little bit of a confusing moment. I don't know. That's just me. And this is my rant, because maybe it's because of where I am in my music career, in my journey with music. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not even necessarily going to get into it, because I mean, every artist has to have it has to go through their trials and tribulations, has to go through their frustrating moments and things like that. Moments where, what I mean, like, that's why I haven't just got on here and just, like, said names, like pointed fingers, like, this producer sucks, that producer isn't making dope stuff, and he's not doing nothing, she's not doing nothing, or why are they getting all these follows and all that. I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying names, because there's people, because those same people, they're actually grinding. They're grinding, and they're doing what they have to do to be what they need to be on social media. All I'm saying is, a lot of what I'm seeing is annoying, because I'm seeing a lot of the same, just seeing a lot of the same stuff. That's it. You know, and like, what would I like to see more of? I'll tell you what I'd like to hear more of is dope music. I'd like to see more. I'd like to see, a lot more people showcasing their musicianship. Musicianship, if I said that right. And like, showing, what rather than going on to arcade and just getting the people, setting the BPM, setting finding a key of a sample and just clicking and dragging, or however you do it on arcade. I ain't ever used it, but I know it pretty much just lays it out for you. I would just like to hear. I would like to hear more stuff. I would like to hear better beats. because a lot of these beats just sound the same. There's a lot of videos. Get your hi-hat sounding like Jay Dilla. Chop your samples like Jay Dilla. Chop your samples like Knife Wonder. Get your drums sounding like DJ Premier. What can you do? I'm not posting videos on how to chop up a sample like JD or Knife Wonder or RZA. I'm not, doing videos on how to get your drums to sound like DJ Premier or Alchemist, you know what I'm saying? Like, because all them cats that I just named, JD, RZA, Knife Wonder, Alchemist, DJ Premier, Just Blaze, even old Kanye, Pete Rock, you know what I'm saying? All them cats, they are an inspiration to me. They inspired me. You know what I mean? So I don't want to teach another dude on how to get their beats to sound like somebody else, man. Jay Dilla said it himself in a video, man, that he was like, how did he say it? He was like, he said he doesn't understand how somebody can listen to your beat, right? And take that same idea that you did on that beat and try to flip it into and make it into their own and then put it out. Like, he was like, he doesn't understand that. He was like, yeah, he was like, he gets inspiration from Pete Rock. He said that. He gets inspiration from Pete Rock. And when he hears beats from Pete Rock, he gets the inspiration, but he doesn't take what he heard and then try to do the same damn thing. I mean, again, that's just me. Like, maybe I'm thinking too far into all of this, and maybe I need to do some soul searching on my end. You know what I'm saying? If somebody was to tell me that I'm wrong, I'm not gonna, battle against that. You know what I mean? If they think that I'm wrong, then okay. If they think I'm right, okay. I just am where I am with how I feel about this state that we are in when it comes to beat making. You know what I'm saying? But, everybody, don't stop making your stuff, man. Don't stop making heat. Don't stop making beats. And people out there who aren't making heat, start making heat. Because, some of this stuff, it just sounds like it should be playing on Nickelodeon, you know what I mean? So, that was my little rant. It's the first time I ever done that before. And, I mean, if anybody has anything harsh to say, hey, comment section is open, you know what I mean? Bring all the smoke. And that's all for the night. This is your boy, Buck Krizza. Buck plays no games. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend. Come back for more heat. And again, cups of coffee, blends on vinyl. If you want a copy, let me know in the comments section. I'm going to hook you up. But like I said, man, everybody keep making beats. Keep making heat. You know what I mean? And let's make this this beat making community even stronger in 2024. You know what I'm saying? This is your boy Buck Krizza. Buck plays no games. We out. 1.